Hello, so today I'm going to show you how I do my makeup for a spring. I love this makeup look, it's really quick and really simple. I Instagrammed a few pictures of me wearing with this makeup, so I really like it. It's a bit more than my everyday makeup, but I really like it. I'm going to show you how I do it, so I hope you like this video. So I start off by applying my simple age resistant eye cream, which looks like this, and I just apply a tiny bit of that under my eyes. I really like this eye cream. It's not greasy at all. So when I hate things that are greasy around my eyes, especially when I put like a full face of makeup on and then it just feels really greasy. Then I apply my simple age resisting day cream, which looks like this, and I really like this, but I don't like it as much as the light moisturiser, I think it's called, by Simple, and I just apply that everywhere but my eyes because I don't want too much cream under my eyes and on my neck. Like it as much as the light moisturiser because it is a bit heavier, but my skin feels better off for it because it's obviously a lot more moisturising, but it does feel a bit heavier on my skin at first. Once that's completely soaked into my skin, after about 5 minutes, I take my Revlon Colorstay foundation and the smallest brush from the Real Techniques face kit, I think it's called, or what's it called? Face core collection, something like that. So yeah, I take that to dip into the foundation to actually get the foundation out because it hasn't got a pump. I don't really want to pour it on the back of my hand. So I just dot around a little bit of foundation where I need it. A little bit under my eyes. I take a little bit by here actually. I don't normally put foundation on my neck, but I think that moisturiser may have broken me out a tiny bit, so I'm taking it. I'm going to use my Real Techniques buffing brush to buff that foundation into my skin. I really like this brush. I liked the Expert face brush when I first got that, and obviously it is a really good brush, but I just think I prefer how the buffing brush applies foundation. It obviously just buffs it in really nicely to the skin. I don't know where all these baby hairs have come from. Since I've had my hair cut, I've just got wild baby hairs. Just put that in. Cover my ears as well. Bit on my neck where I had the breakout. I kind of like stipple it and then buff it, so I find that gives me better coverage and a nicer finish. I'm then going to take my Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer in the shade Fair 1, yeah, and I'm going to apply this under my eyes and to areas where I have maybe a breakout or a scarring. Around my nose as well, and a little bit under my eyes. Well, quite a lot under my eyes. I'm then going to blend that out with my Real Techniques pointed foundation brush, which I don't use for foundation because it is way too small, so I'm going to use it for concealer. Just start patting that in under my eyes. You don't want to like pull under your eyes because it's very delicate skin. I just pat it on the top as well to hide the redness I have there. So once I've done that, I take my Beauty UK Compact Face Powder in the shade number 2. I just use this for setting my under eye area and to prevent it from creasing. Nothing really can prevent it from creasing as I'm learning, but it helps. I'm just going to pat that in. I'm just going to powder my lids as well because I find that my foundation creases in there as well. I'm not really going to set any other area of my face with this powder as I'm quite dry, so I don't want to powder it and then find it's too cakey. Next I'm going to add a bit of colour as I look quite pale, so I'm going to use the Bushwhack Bronzing Primer, and I love this. This smells amazing. I think I mentioned it in my I got for Christmas video, but it smells like summer and suntan cream, and it's just amazing. And it looks like this, and it's like a cream. It's like a mousse actually, and I just love it. So I take my buffing brush again, so I just stipple a little bit of that on my brush with a very light hand, as if you do it too much it literally does come out and it's bright orange, so take a little bit of that, and I'm going to start on my forehead and then my cheekbones and then down my neck a little bit as well, but I'm not going to go like too heavy with it on my cheeks because that's where I'm going to put my blush. And I'm going to buff that. I only bronze the outside 3 of my face. If you can see the camera moving, it's because Scotty is headbutting my tripod. Helpful. Naughty boy. And I'm going to take my Real Techniques, what's this one called, contour brush, and I'm going to take a tiny bit of that also on the contour brush to contour the hollows of my cheekbones. I just use back and forth strokes, and then I like turn the brush so it's the bit that I didn't have the bronzer on, and I kind of just do this so that it like blends it like out, so it's not so much of a harsh line. I'm then going to take my Beauty UK Baked Blush in the shade Halo, and it looks like this, and I'm going to use this to highlight the top of my cheekbones. So take a little bit on the same brush, and I just very lightly brush it here and under my arch of my eyebrow. This kind of gives you like a nice natural glow, and I love the way it makes my cheeks look when it catches the sun or the light. I also take that down centre of my nose a tiny bit as well on my cupid's bow. Just gives my face a nice glow. So I'm then going to take my MUA cream blush in the shade Lush. And it looks a bit gross because I've got like brush bristles in it, but I basically take my contour brush and highlight brush that I just used. Yeah, Real Techniques contour brush. I'm just going to like dab that in to the cream blush. I'm just going to dab that on to the apples of my cheeks. And like blend it up that way. Now that looks a bit like, whoa, what are you doing? But I'm going to blend it now. The same on the other side. And then like I said before, I kind of turn the brush round, so the bit where there isn't any product, and I blend it in with that side. Keep blending that until I think it looks more natural. And then I'm going to do my eyebrows, and for my eyebrows I'm taking my Maybelline brow pencil in the shade Soft Brown. And I really like this because it comes with a brush end as well as the pencil end, so it's really convenient. I'm just going to brush through my brows, make sure there's no like foundation like settled in there. I'm just going to lightly fill in any areas that I need to fill in. Let's start at the front. I don't have to fill them in too much, which is nice, but I do have to just pronounce the shape a little bit. And after I've done that, I just brush through them again just to make sure that there's no like harsh lines in my brow. And then I'm going to take my Smooch liquid eyeliner, which looks like this, and I really like this liquid eyeliner. It's so thin, it's got such a nice tip on it, and I just find it's really easy to use and to like achieve the flip that you want. So I'm going to take this, and I like draw from the point backwards from where I want the flick to end. I draw it in like that, and that's all I want. And then I'm going to draw a line across the top of my lashes. And I'm just going to do the same on the other side. I rest my hand as well on my cheek to keep my arm steady. So that's the flicks done. Then I'm going to take my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade 0, and it's just a dark, really dark black. And I'm just going to take that in the tight line. Is it the waterline? Yeah, the tight line of my eyelashes. and that is so that you don't have like a visible line underneath it, like in between your lashes and the eyeliner, the liquid eyeliner. So I'm just going to take that under here. Next I'm going to curl my eyelashes with my eyelash curlers. And then I'm going to apply my YSL Shocking Mascara. The last thing I do is apply my lipstick, and I'm going to be using the shade Snob by Beauty UK, and I love this lipstick. This is just the nicest shade. It's like a purpley mauvey pink, I think that's the right explanation, I'm not sure, but it's really nice. I really like this lipstick. It's matte and it smells lovely. So once that's on, I just finish it off with a little bit of baby lips over the top, and this was in Pink Punch, and I love baby lips. It is just so good. It's so moisturising. So this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Sometimes when I wear this look, I'll want more of a bolder lip, so I'll go for either Beauty UK's Plumalicious or a red lipstick. So I'll just show you the plum. So this is the look with the Plumalicious by Beauty UK. I absolutely love this lipstick. I wore this loads at Christmas and I absolutely love it. And it's just so moisturising. It's not matte like the other Beauty UK ones, but it is a beautiful texture. I recently wore this look with a red lipstick, and it was this Tease lipstick from Pink Cosmetics, which is bright red. So I'll just show you that as well. Didn't used to be a red lip kind of girl, but I do really think it looks really nice with this look, especially with the really simple cat eye. I think if I had too much heavy makeup on, it would be a bit overkill, but I do really like it, and it's just really simple. So let me know in the comments which lipstick you preferred with this makeup look, and I shall see you in my next video. Thanks for watching, bye!